Hello everybody, welcome to Chipmunk Radio 42.0 MWCR, alright? Fantastic. Wow, okay. Yeah, that would explain a lot. Well, we've been using this song to start this show ever since we started. Yeah. And we never heard anything about copyright infringement or anything like that. And then it dawned on me when I just shut that off that we don't even make it to the words. True. That's why we're still able to use it. Is it? We only do about 30 seconds of it. Then that's what we're allowed to do, according to the copyright bylaws. Yes, which we didn't know. To catch everybody up, we did 4 shows last night, which none of them went through. We were trying to play a song, each, there were 3 in total, to the women we wanted to speak to. Well, little did we know that you can't dedicate a song to a woman and not violate copyright infringement. So, the first 4 didn't make it. Well, at least on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, the social media sites. I mean, if you're sitting here and you're in your privacy, you're on home and you say, baby, that's our song. That's a different story.
Babe!
Wow. What? They listen so well, don't they? Yeah. But, I'm serious. Well, I'm more serious now. Give me a sec.
Oh, are we back to normal now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, because, yeah. You're right. It needs to be done in our own voice, not
Just
Joe's voice.
Alright, for everybody who's at home and not watching us, we have a little something we have to say. More him than I, but something needs to be said. So, Mike, state your piece. Don't worry, the questions will come throughout, but you get to start this little rodeo.
Oh, no. I started it last night.
And it's
your turn.
So
It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Your dick.
Yep.
Alright, so we got tangled up with a couple women. Me, I was lived with one all last year. Well, apparently we screwed up. Because they're gone. He longs over Crystal. So what happened between you guys? I started it.
You're a dick.
Thank you.
It's strange with that one because, yeah, she had me from day one when I first saw her in the very first moment. But I never thought a girl like that would be interested in a piece of shit like me.
Well, sometimes the sun does shine on a dog's ass every once in a while.
Yeah, I agree.
So what happened? How'd you lose her?
Well, from what I'm being told, because she hasn't told me anything.
Women do that, I think.
Well, no, she's told me a few things, and I never thought I would treated any woman, let alone Crystal, any woman like a dog. I mean, it was different with her, though. A lot different than anything I've ever had. And yeah, it hurts to the soul. I ain't gonna lie, it does. Some of the things that were said, yeah, I see her point, but in certain lifestyles, that's not something that you just flaunt around. You just tell the special someone in your life, but not as quick.
Alright, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I gotta go in here real quick, start dinner and all that, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set you up in a few minutes. You got something to say to her?
Oh, what?
You got something to say to her. You have 2 minutes. The floor is all yours.
I fucked up. I didn't realize that we've been truck drivers most of our lives. Me and you. So we made a lot of friends all over the United States. All over. I mean, I've got a friend in Arizona. I got some friends in California. You do too, don't you? I know you got friends in Mass.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. We got friends all over the world. Some are males, some are females. It's the way our life goes. It doesn't mean that, you know what bothers me about this? A lot of people think that a man and a woman cannot be just friends.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I will. My son's girlfriend just broke up with him today, too.
Yep.
All because he was talking to his ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
Now, in the morality question, let's ask a moral question here, okay? Like, me and Wanda. No last names, remember? I spent 15 years with her. She knows everything about me. Why would I end a relationship like that as enemies when she was my best friend for 15 years?
Yes, but if you honestly think about it now, how long have you not been with Wanda?
3 years.
She doesn't know you anymore, not as well as she used to.
Oh, no, not now.
But they did know a lot about you, but they didn't know everything.
Oh, she knew everything.
No, not everybody knows everything.
She knows everything I know about myself. I told her my deepest secrets, my sins, everything.
And where'd that get you?
A 15-year marriage and 3 beautiful children.
Yes, I will give you that, yeah. Okay. I mean, I understand where you're coming from because I was married to Melissa for 12 years. Married to Simone's mother for 6. And it was, her mother left me before anything really got bad, but the way she left, oh my God, I hate that woman to death. No, I don't want her to die. I can't do that to my kid, and I won't do that to her.
So the ultimate question we can pose in the middle of all this. Should a man stop talking to his exes?
I don't know. I mean, some of the exes I have, yeah, they stopped talking to me. They told me why they didn't want to talk to me and everything like that. I was cool. Right? It's your decision. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I don't force anybody to do anything. You don't force anybody to do anything.
I can't even force myself to get up.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I know those days.
So,
I mean, even if you didn't have a physical relationship with the girls, why can't people understand that you can have them as friends? And if it bothers people, then say something.
but you know that question does fire off both ways. Okay. Should a man talk to his exes, or should a woman talk to her exes?
Well, there are a few women that I do know. They still talk to their exes. It's not, and they don't want nothing from them.
No.
They just want an ear. That's all anybody wants is an ear.
What better talking in an ear that you've been talking into for years?
Yeah, I mean, you're not sitting here talking to them to try to get them to sleep with you or anything like that. You're just sitting there. You've had a bad day. You're used to talking to these people. They're familiar to you. they're part of your life. But that's as far as it goes. You may never go meet them, you may never see them. You just may talk to them on the phone. Or on Facebook, or, I mean, I've got a lot of female friends like that, and I've got a lot of male friends like that. We don't talk all the time.
You see why I keep my friend count at a very small number?
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't realize that that was a problem, but obviously it was. And there was nothing. See, that's the thing that nobody understands. Well, you see the way I was. But even the ones I broke up with, I wasn't in a relationship with anymore and broke up with and everything, they knew the difference in me. I wasn't flirting with them like I used to. I wasn't talking to them the way I used to. I stopped all that. It was strictly like I'm talking to you right now. No emotions, no getting anything in the way, because honestly, I think it was because I found that I found the one I thought I needed, the one I knew I needed, the one I didn't want to go anywhere, and everything, and
Apparently something went wrong.
I know. And she walked out the door, and I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I didn't mean to hurt her. I didn't even know who it was. Or I didn't realize I was. I never, and I started noticing these little things that were stopping just before she left. And I said something to her about the little things. Because I don't care who you are. Man, woman, doesn't matter. If there's somebody that you care about in your life and that's part of your life and you want there, and everything starts out with little text messages back and forth and cute little phrases, sending little pictures, just showing each other you care about them and you're thinking about them all day. When they stop, you start wondering what's going on. Yeah.
I just didn't want to be in love.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
Sucked ass.
Why?
Because I don't like being in love.
What do you mean? How do you... Okay, I understand love sucks sometimes, most of the time, especially for us. But you said you hate being in love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when were you in love?
Several times throughout my life.
Oh. Well, yeah, I understand Wanda, your first wife. I understand your lives. But after Wanda, when were you truly in love?
Oh, last year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about everything you kept trying to say?
I was in denial.
We know.
You know that's a river region. So, why do you feel you were in denial?
Because love sucks.
You're gonna be a dick about this, aren't you?
I'm answering your question.
Yeah, but it's not about answering questions. It's about tell me how you feel.
Love sucks. I feel like that.
Okay, how did she make you feel?
Like a lover.
No, there's more to it than just that.
No, with me there's not.
Yeah, there is. I mean, with somebody that you love or in love with, they're like your best friend, your confidant, your everything. They know every emotion you go through. They know every tear you shed. They know everything. You don't hide anything.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to tell you, Mike?
You're a pain in the ass.
What do you want me to say? I can't breathe because I think about her. I check my phone every time it goes off, hoping it's her. I mean, love sucks. It takes the mind away from everything that the mind should be concentrating on at every given moment of the day. It makes people forget things. It makes people do stupid things to try to do the right thing. And in the process of doing the right thing, you did something stupid. Love sucks. There's no way to ever get it right.
Well, nothing in life comes with the manual.
The most enigmatic factor in life is love. It overpowers scientists when it comes to even the brain, okay? The chemistry between the heart and the brain and whatever the fuck happens and all that shit, okay? Love is the one emotion that nobody can conquer.
Yeah. Love, I mean, I don't know, I think the love should be like those old songs. The old love songs.
Oh, you mean like the ones I listen to?
Yeah.
80s music. 80s love songs.
Yeah, I agree. Or like the movies, ever you find it and everything's peaches and creams, but in reality, there is no such thing as peaches and cream in this world. You have to fight for everything. Doesn't matter who it is or what it is or what it was. I mean,
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta change what you're fighting for just to try to get somewhere else.
yeah. I mean, the shocking thing to me is we're still here.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't us.
Mm-hmm. I should be sitting somewhere like California right now. Better yet, I can always come back to Massachusetts. There are a million places I can go in this country. I got a million phone calls I can call. And I'm still here. The only reason why I stayed here was because of her. She's gone. Now I don't know what I'm doing. It's like having a big old white fucking board in front of your face that had a great picture on it, and then all of a sudden it's back to being a plain white board again. Now I gotta redraw a whole new picture.
Or you gotta try and figure out where you went wrong and fix it. And just go on with your life. But it's hard.
Everything I've been through in my life, it's expected.
Ain't that the truth?
Nobody stays happy forever.
Wish we could.
Especially us. Not a Chinaman's chance in hell.
Nope. It seems to be that way all the time for us.
Misery loves company.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
It's gotta be what it is. If you don't have exactly what a woman wants, okay? You walk up to a woman at a bar, and there's a lot of guys out here who are afraid to walk up to women at a bar, okay? Now, the reason why they're afraid to walk up to women at the bar is the minute a man opens his mouth, the I'm stupid version comes out when it's talking to a beautiful woman that you want to try to get with, okay? It's more like, hi, and it's dumb, okay? The whole connection, physiology bullshit when it comes to love and confronting people about emotions and all, it's just sickening. You can't light a match more than once before it's pretty much burned out.
Ha!
In other words, the flame of love pretty much sucks every time it blows out.
Some people say it never blows out.
You should be in my life. It's like a hurricane around me all the time, and I go, time is irrelevant anymore because of love and the shit I've been through and all that and the other. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow no matter what. Unless I die in my sleep or some dude drives his car through the front door and lands on me. I don't know, plane falls from the sky and lands on me, whatever. No matter what happens today, no matter how much misery hits me today, I still have to get up and confront the same fucking bullshit tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the one thing that I've realized is I wake up thinking about her, I go to sleep thinking about her, I think about her all day, all night. She's all over my mind.
I think about Hope all the time.
Think about the fun that we were having, and joking and playing around, and
yeah. The dinner at the restaurant in January and
what I'd love to have the money for that.
Christmas with the girls. Yeah, I didn't just lose one, I lost a whole entire family. See, when I do things, I do it right, okay? When I screw up, my screw up's not, he screwed up. No, my screw up's,
Hey, I am in the same boat.
it's horrible. It is terrible. And I can never go back to ground zero. Where I screw up and that atomic bomb went off, I can never go back to ground zero and go, maybe I should try this again. My bomb goes off, it shatters and plates under the ground. I think they call it tectonic plates. So if the plate goes, no more ground.
Yeah. Sad lives.
That's why I stay away from people as much as possible. There's so much misery flowing through this world right now when it comes to love and sacrifice, and it comes to people actually making their way, and the struggles everyone has to endure, and everybody's discipline and beliefs and arguments, and is this real, and nobody knows if it's real, so we're just going to fight over it. And then we're going to go overseas, and we're going to shoot 1,000 people, and we're going to send all our sons to die, and then all of a sudden the government's just going to screw everything up, going on shutdown, because they can't agree on what. You know what? Humanity sucks. We are ants crawling on an ant pile somewhere in this universe.
Trying to find happiness.
Yeah. What's the point? We live, we die, we live again.
Yeah, it's like a Facebook post I posted on Facebook. And oh God, the flack I got for that because I didn't mean it the way everybody else took it.
Oh, would this be the suicide thing?
It wasn't a suicide thing. It was just a feeling how I was feeling.
I know.
How this whole situation is making me feel.
Yeah.
And losing everything that.
No. What exactly did the post say?
I'm running out of reasons to keep living.
That doesn't sound like suicide to me. It sounds like
suicide to me.
now it sounds like it could eventually turn into suicide if your next post said I've ran out of reasons for living. So
Now, I agree, but I haven't run out of reasons. I still got 3 beautiful reasons.
mm-hmm.
Well, 2 beautiful, 1 semi-ugly.
All right, I was being nice because all 3 of these are my kids.
He knows he's not pretty.
Yeah.
I love you, Matt.
Yeah, you know she had to do that shit.
Well, yeah, I had to remember that. So, alright, let's change the table here because, I mean, we're beating on this, so let's kind of venture off and we'll kind of stay on the topic but keep it more uppity up. What are your good memories of Crystal?
Looking in her eyes, seeing that little sparkle in the back of her eye. Looking at that gorgeous smile. Holding her. Cuddling with her. Laying on the couch watching a movie with her. Just talking to her. Her voice was so soothing.
Smoothing?
Yeah, I said the wrong word. It was just, it was like an angel was talking to me. And I kept asking myself one fucking question. Who the hell kissed my ass to give me this?
Why would somebody kiss your ass to give you that? Whose ass did you kiss to get that?
Because they had to kiss my ass to bless my ass.
I'm fairly certain you kissed their ass to get blessed.
I don't know what happened. I mean, like I said, from the second I saw her, I was hooked. There was something about her. I just had to know her. I wasn't, and I was happy just being friends. I mean, I was even happier going beyond friends. But I didn't think she ever looked at me that way or thought of me that way.
Sloan, what's our time right now?
25.
25. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause, take a break for about... Alright, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Sloan, would you like to welcome back in?
Oh, you're already back in.
Oh.
She's good like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chipmunk Radio.
Welcome back. Oh, forgot to, yes, that is Monami, our producer, cameraman, everything. Yes, just like that.
So back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Chicks. You know, we need to get back into that mentality we had like 15, 20 years ago.
I'm tired of that.
I'm always trying it this way, hurts too much.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been in relationship after relationship after relationship, and then I had one that totally destroyed me when I was somebody else, and I started doing that little thing, friends that you see and stuff like
Okay,
that.
that's called dating. For everybody, I had dating wrong. I'm so glad you actually went through
my
this part
God.
of my head. I gotta get something out here. Okay, seriously. Alright, dating. We'll go back to the topic here in 1 second. Now, we're old school. Okay? When we dated in the past, we dated one girl.
Yeah.
In high school, all through school, if we were dating, we were taught to date
One girl.
one girl. Okay?
Right.
Now, apparently the times have changed.
Oh, I know where you're going with this now. Okay, yeah. Obviously, but I mean, back in our day, that was called friends with benefits. But when you had one person that wanted you, that you wanted and she wanted, everybody else just disappeared.
Yeah.
It was all about that person.
Yeah. But nowadays, it ain't like that. Nowadays, it's possible to date more than one person.
No, that's wrong.
But that's what's going around.
I don't care.
Because I guess what it is you walk up to the buffet, you look down, you see a whole bunch of men laying in these steam table trays and all that and the other. You sit there with your plate and you go, I'll take this one, and I'll take a little bit of that one too.
No, because see, I believe in the old saying, when you're married or with somebody, you can look at the menu, you just never order.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
I mean, and
You see, I asked the ultimate question when this came up in my life here lately. How do you choose who to spend time with? I mean, if you're at one dude's house, you're getting late at his house, you're done, it's time to go home, you come home, and all of a sudden you call up your other boyfriend and go, hey, I'm alone, I want to spend time with you.
I don't know.
That makes no sense to me.
No. I mean, I know when I was seeing my friends out on the road, I mean, two of them were truck drivers, so I see them in whatever states we were in at the time, if we were running close to each other or something like that. One of them lived in Indiana, and I only went up to see her once. And all the other times we talked on the phone. And we had our little thing, and then she came out to me and goes, well, we had nothing going on anyway, it was not serious. And she was like, well, I've been talking to the man I used to have a crush on in high school, and he wants to get together and give it a go. I'm happy for you. You ever need to talk, just give me a call. That's as far as it'll go.
Mm-hmm.
No questions asked, no arguments, no nothing. And she does. She calls me up every now and then. She talks to me every now and then through Messenger just to see how I'm doing so I can see how she's doing with the girls and everything. We're just good friends.
So what we're saying is our past is quite literally screwing our future.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't that like as the world turns type shit right there? I mean, even the world's past is screwing its future.
I mean, and see, that's the thing about me and you. If it bothers whoever we're with, all they have to do is say something and we'll show them everything.
Yeah.
We'll tell them everything. It doesn't matter what it is. They want to know. All you gotta do is ask.
Yep.
But then we have some people that were in our lives that were, I feel like they were backstabbing us because they were going behind our backs and talking to these two ladies. And
No, hold up. I'm not walking down that road.
I'm not, no. I mean, I don't know what they were said, what was said between them. Nothing. It's just, everything snowballed.
Yeah. That's usually what happens.
Once we got more people in the house than the ones that we had here, Hope included, and the girls. Once they moved out and we had other roommates come in, everything started spiraling.
Yeah. You see, it's the theory of humanity, okay? And this is what makes us the dumbest creatures on the planet, okay? Because I can walk up to Monami over here, I can say something to her. She can go say something to somebody else, it'll be something totally different than what I said. Still the same subject. It's the play on words that nobody gets. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Oh, I know. And a lot of people lost that. The fundamentals or ideas. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's the emotion behind the words.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me and you, that comes natural. We can look at somebody and sit there and talk to somebody, hear somebody's voice, and know what emotion they're feeling.
Yeah, but we're old school, okay? You're 45, I'm 40. What we have sitting next to us might as well be out of our grasp in technology theory. We're used to face-to-face confrontations. We're used to when you fill out an application, you actually do it at the place you're going for the job. And you fill out the application, and then people look at you, and they look at your application, they say, all right, let's talk, and all that. Now, you put your application on one of them damn things, and if they like what they see, they might give you a call.
Yeah, I miss the old days too, where if you had a problem with somebody and you went to that person with the problem, you deal with it. You go outside and deal with it.
I heard that he was talking about it like men and things like that.
Yeah. But you don't sit here and do it behind people's backs.
Oh, undoubtedly.
And I didn't hear somebody call me out, and I didn't know till after it was over and done with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wrong for not protecting anything. I didn't know.
Yeah, but there's nothing you do about that now. It's already written in stone.
Yeah.
So why fight over something that's already written in stone? You can't go back and change it. You can't do anything about it.
No. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Pretty much, yeah.
But anyway, let's
Yeah, let's convert back to Chipmunk Radio. This is sad stuff too.
Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're all that. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta play something. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. It's not working, I wanna sing. It is something working, I wanna sing. No. Good. No, there's something that's gonna sound almost like the voice we're using. What? Uh-oh, this might not be good. But, anyway, sorry about the feelings portion of, or the feelings topic of our shows. It does happen from time to time, and it probably will continue to happen from time to time. No disrespect to anybody. We don't mean to upset anybody or anything. We just feel that we've done a lot of wrong to a lot of people, and we need to set the record straight for a lot of things. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got something I want to play for you. Oh, it's just a pretty nice show. But since we cuss on here anyway,
Copyright.
that's only 41 seconds.
Okay.
Alright. Oh no!
No.
I'm not going to say who it is on the open air, but it's actually a comedy act that was done back in the 80s.
Casper.
I know one, but no. Fine.
Casper, that's probably the one character or thing you can actually say the name of. It's a public character.
Yeah. Okay, Rob Williams.
Oh, I was gonna say Donald Duck because that's what I thought you were going with. But yeah, Robin Williams is a public figure. It's not. You can't just be copyrighted for saying, "Hey, this is Robin Williams." You can't. No, you can't do that.
Robin Williams doing Donald
I don't think so.
Oh my God, that's the hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, it is. Well, back to reality. Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say somebody's name okay, fuck it. King Brown. Yeah, you can actually do it.
You can say their names. It's not like you can't just say their names. Non-sponsored.
Yeah, non-sponsored. Let's say King Brown did not pay us anything to go.
I wish, man, Kane Bread, you want to sponsor us? Go right the fuck ahead.
King Brown's Deluxe Edition has a very nice song list. Oh, very nice song. Very good song. I mean, you have What If, Heaven, What Line Is Yours. Yep. Here, you know what, we got it. There we go. Hey, we actually got the glasses on. We can do this. Alright, so what we have is Hometown. There you go. What If, I can see it. I'm not putting them things on. I'm not gonna do it. No, hell no. Alright, What Is Learning, Thunder in the Rain, Pull It Off, Cold Spot, Ain't No Stopping Us Now, Come Back, Rockstar, Better Place, Granddaddy's Chair, Setting the Night on Fire. It's an awesome song, by the way. Setting the Night on Fire is an awesome song. And What's Mine Is Yours, Found You in Heaven. A lot of emotion went into that CD. You can tell by the sound of it. The way you sing it. Well, you know there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of heart. There's a lot of soul. The way music used to be. I never even heard of King Brown until a couple months ago. I know, I didn't know. And the first song I heard from him, if I recall correctly, is the What Is with Laura and Elena. Oh yeah. Awesome song. I fell in love with it the first time I heard it. So did I. And the first time I heard it, yeah, we won't go there. That one. Yeah, but damn good singer. I'm glad I actually got to hear his music. He actually. Oh yeah, I mean, hey. It made me want to go on my street. Yeah, that's right there. I don't watch CDs anymore. I got YouTube. Well, yeah, I know. We got YouTube. And you got the things that you can download music on your phone and stuff. But you need to go get the CD. Hey, see, I got something better than that. I got Boost Mobile. No sponsorship. No. I plug my phone in with this. Plug it into my car. The only thing is, I gotta get one in my car that actually takes one of these damn things. Yes, you do. You're doing that one. Nope.
Wait, what do you mean?
The aux cords, I don't have an aux plug in on my stereo. No, it doesn't.
Don't you have a cassette thing?
Yeah. But it doesn't work. So I need to pull the radio, I'll put new radio in and all that, but I love the word cassette thing and all that. I have a 98 Chevy Blazer, for everybody who's listening. Awesome car. It's in the mechanic shop, I figure it's going to be there a lot. Awesome car. He's got a nice Ford F-150. 50, yeah, I can't speak. Yeah. It's a dinosaur. Yeah, it is.
Oh god, she's beautiful. You're hitting 40 minutes.
Right, we're in 40 minutes, we got 5 minutes, so we need to do this 5-minute outro thing. So if you got anything you want to say touching enough to touch the world, say it now.
said pretty much everything.
A man of many words.
I mean,
I could say something, but we're gonna save that for last.
okay.
Cause I'm gonna hit stop right after.
Are you gonna do the sentimental outro thing?
Sure.
Okay. Be nice, remember this is it, worldwide thing. We want to keep this channel going.
Sure.
So you have to be gentle.
No, if you want me, you be nice.
You have to. It's not just your life you're fucking with in that, it's ours too.
No, I know how to be.
Cordial?
I know how to be rude on YouTube and not get demonetized or shit for it.
Yeah, we're good with it. No, that's you gotta say, we gotta approve it before it hits the air, so let us say what you gotta say.
Really? She said that before we get prove it.
Huh?
She'll be saying it right as she's ending the video.
Yeah, but she can't actually download it or upload it to YouTube yet. I mean, we're just making it right now. She still has to upload it, so...
You guys want to make a 5th version of this?
No?
That's what I thought. You'll enjoy the outro.
See? Now you're thinking.
Okay, whatever. Is what it is. What is it? What is it? Who cares?
You know, if you spell socks, you're saying it is what it is in Spanish. S-O-C-K-S.
I do have a lot of very good friends that were in my life with relationships before, but they
That took you a minute.
I do enjoy talking to them every now and then. I try to have fun, but even if it bothers, if I was in a relationship and it bothers somebody, then that'd be a different story.
Good. Alright. We're rolling it down to a couple minutes. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna throw out this nice sentimental point of view, since we had this show today that involved love and all that other gushy gooey shit.
You got that thing, Jasper?
So, it is what it is. That's us again. For everybody who speaks Spanish. I just learned that myself. Well,
I'm gonna punch you.
everybody be good to each other. I mean, my opinion on love shouldn't affect anybody else's opinion on love. I mean, I just had bad experiences, so is he, and half a million other people in the world. So just love each other and stop hurting each other.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this word is not for anybody. This sucks ass.
On you.
Oh, you're good now?
Okay, well, now we're gonna turn it over to,
I love how you think the camera's turning around. You're funny. I am in a donut onesie. No.
Okay, finish.
You said it, not me.
People will be people. People will be dicks. Don't give a fuck. Enjoy your life. Bye.